course we've got that one, haven't we? We're just heating some oil in the pan. We're going to put the onions in to soften the onions. Keep stirring them so they don't burn. Right. Then some garlic. In. Just some chopped peppers. I've just done red and green. Now in these two pots we've got a 5-bean salad, which just comes from a tin. You get them in the co-op, and chickpeas. In a minute, when these are a little bit softer. I'm going to put chickpeas in first because they take longer to cook. Keep stirring so nothing burns. Love the smell of chickpeas. Stop laughing, Mrs. Wash. Let them cook just for a little bit. And we've got crushed chilies and some cayenne pepper, some paprika. We'll put a pinch of salt in. Put the crushed chilies in next. How hot do you like it, Mrs. Wash?
Very hot.
Enough? A bit more? We need a bit more than that. There we go. That's the crushed chilies going in. Paprika. Cayenne pepper. Oh, look how nice that looks. And in goes your 5-bean salad. You can just get 3-bean salad. They haven't got your sweet corn in it. And you've just got to cook that until they're not really soft, but just soften down a little bit. So put it on forward. Cooked. So all we've got to do is wait for it to cool down for a bit because we need to mash it with the masher and then form it into the burgers. There you go. See how quickly that was. Right, so now they've cooled down a bit, we're going to give them a bit of a mash. We don't want to squash them so they're too flat. We want to keep them still a bit beany. Just break them down just a bit because that way they're easier to make into your little patties. Reckon that's okay? Turn it off. still going. Right. So yeah, so mash it down. I reckon that'll be enough, don't you?
Yeah.
Just put a light underneath your pan, get your pan a bit hot. And then, because we haven't done many, we're not going to use the whole leg. We don't want to make it too runny. So a little bit of a beaten egg in there. That helps it will all stick together. Put a little bit more in. Let's just put it all in. Let's go mad. That's a bit better, isn't it? And then I just flour my hand. Take out. Now these are quite crumbly, so don't worry about the fact that they do break up a little bit, because you obviously want to keep the beans a little bit together. Just into little sized balls. More flour, Mrs. Home, more flour. Squash them in. See, even us professionals, get into a mess. But that's the whole fun of cooking, is making a mess. Look, lovely mess. So just after those 2 little tins, we've managed to get 5 reasonable size ones. Squash them, make them nice, as much as you can. Get them into a reasonable round. I think that might be hot enough now. This is where they all disastrously go wrong and fall apart. And that won't be the first time. Lovely, sticky, gooey fingers. So just gently squish them down just a little bit. And then carefully, because you've already cooked them, so they're just literally browning on the ends. Don't need to be re-cooking them. It's not very good to do hot things when you've got wet hands, because it burns a little bit. That one doesn't want to come out. See Mrs. Wash's hand going, she wants to help, so I've just broken that one. This isn't going very well, Mrs. Wash, is it?
They look lovely and they smell really nice.
You see, even we make mistakes. And me, Mrs. Home, make more mistakes than anybody.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm just going to pop a little bit more flour on that one, just because they're a little bit crumbly. There's nothing wrong with making a mess or breaking ones. Take that one out. Right, there we go, guys. They're spicy bean burgers in a roll with a nice bit of lettuce. Look how yummy they are. And we got 5 out of that little batch of beans that we did. Thanks for watching.